Hello. So today is the periodic table song. I would have had this written up, color coded on the board, and you would have come in and written down what I've asked you to write down. And, I know that asking y'all to write anything down in this situation is pretty tough. So I've just put it here. If you're really committed and want to write it down, that would be great. But I'm not going to ask you to submit it back to me to prove that you've written it down or anything. So basically, if you can just listen, that'd be awesome. If writing it down will help you, then write it down. The parts that you need to write down. Now, what I always did was gave an option. So you can see that there's a section here that there's parts that are underlined and then parts that aren't. So I would always give the option. If you want to do the bare minimum, just write down the names of the first 18 elements and then the part that's in the box here. That's the important part. That's the vital takeaway from today. I need you to know the symbols of the first 18 elements. And so if you kind of have this song playing in your head, it's easy to look up at the periodic table, run the song through your head, and get them right because they're in order. Then the other thing is I need you to know that noble gases are stable and that halogens and alkalis are highly reactive. So a song will make it stick in your head. The other thing is if we were in class together, we'd be singing it together. I promise it would be a much better, more positive experience. You would actually like it. I have kids who are 21 years old now who write me and tell me, I was singing the periodic table song in the shower this morning, Miss Harris. And I'm like, yes. So I'm just saying it's not as awful as you might think, but it's set to the tune of the Can. You know this song, right? Okay, so everyone knows this tune, and it's not too hard. We can figure this out. All right. So I want to concentrate, like I said, on the part that really matters to me, and that's this section right here, the beginning of the chorus. That's the part that we really need to make sure you understand or at least have memorized. I want you to have this phrase memorized. So I'm going to slow it down to half time so that we can really get that bit in our heads, especially because it's big words and they're fast. So here we go. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. Okay? This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. Like that's the part that really matters. In fact, I did not mean to. This part isn't as important. I just need you to know about the halogens and the alkalis and the noble gases. All right, so let's try it at real speed. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. Yeah? Okay, one more time with me. You can do it. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. Okay, so I'm going to play it. Hopefully I won't get blocked or whatever for using someone else's stuff, but I'm going to talk over top of it. So hopefully I will adapt it enough that they'll let me leave it alone. Maybe. Okay, it is going to.
And now, ASAP Science presents the elements of the periodic table.
There's hydrogen and helium and lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air. There's oxygen so you can breathe, fluorine for your pretty teeth, neon to light up the sign, sodium for salty times, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus and sulfur, chlorine and argon, potassium and calcium so you'll go strong. All right, it's coming. Sing it with me. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. Let's do that part again. It's very, very important. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. One more time. Titanium, vanadium, and chromium, and manganese. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells of electrons are added, moving to the right. All right. I will share a link to this video in the description so that you can watch it for yourself on your own time. It will not let me directly just share it with you, okay? So you gotta look for it on your own. The important part, the bit that I really need you to know, noble gases are stable. Halogens and alkalis are highly aggressively reactive. It would be nice if you memorized the first 18 elements in order because it'll be easier for you later. But the important part is coming up here in a second, and that's what I'm stalling for. Lutetium, hafnium, tantalum, tungsten, then we're on to rhenium, osmium, and iridium, platinum, gold to make you rich till you grow old, mercury to tell you when it's really cold, and lead and bismuth for your tummy. Acetine would not be yummy. All right, it's coming. Get ready. Actinides at A. Here we go. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. One more time, because that's the important part. We need that part. Here we go. This is the periodic table. Noble gases stable. Halogens and alkalis react aggressively. All right. Like I said, check it out for yourself. It's cute. It's ASAP Science, so they did all the neat little drawings. They have all the names and stuff. Check it out on your own time. Maybe we can watch the end of it. And then we're done.